Do you want to increase your child's learning and decrease your child's health issues at the same time? If yes, then take them outside. That's right, take them outside, make mud pies, look under rocks, and lie in the grass and stare at the clouds. Sounds easy, right? Well, as easy as it sounds, it just isn't happening. As a mother of gifted children, I am always looking for ways to increase my children's learning potential and decrease their health issues. As a school employee, I am always looking for ways to improve education. As a nature lover, I am always looking for ways to combine the both. I believe that children who are given opportunities to explore outdoors and connect with nature will reap lifelong learning and health benefits. Let's look at the problem. We live in an era that is centered in technology. We encourage technology as an important 21st century skill at home and at school. Our youth spend countless hours on iPods, cell phones, TVs, and computers. Imagine little Timmy. He wakes each morning and watches cartoons while he eats his breakfast. Then, on the way to school, he listens to his iPod or watches a DVD. His first hour of school is spent in typing or keyboarding. Then he watches a video on iTunes in his classroom. Later, he goes back to the computer lab to play math games, and then later watches a clip on the Constitution and social studies. According to this graph shared by the Gordon Hester business blog, the Kaiser Family Foundation found that our youth may spend over 10.5 hours each day in technology use. There is no denying the importance of these skills. However, it comes at a cost. In 2008, Children in Nature Network claimed that in a typical week, only 6% of children ages 9 through 13 go outside and play on their own. Hours spent mesmerized by the backlight of a computer screen eliminate opportunities to go outdoors and explore. Our natureless era has been dubbed as being nature deficit by 2008 Audubon Medal recipient Richard Louvre in his book Last Child in the Woods. This leads to several problems. First, a sedentary lifestyle can lead to a multitude of health and learning issues. These health issues may include obesity, hypertension, and attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. ADHD. ADHD makes it hard for children to concentrate, which affects their learning. Taking your children or students outdoors will encourage an active lifestyle. When we take them outside, kids naturally want to run and explore. Imagine the calories expended while hiking and climbing trees and stomping through creeks. This will get the blood pumping. This is important in an era with childhood obesity on the rise. ADHD symptoms are also relieved by time spent outdoors. Assistant professor at New York State College Nancy Wells reported after a study in 2000 that being close to nature in general helps boost a child's attention span. Second, this loss of connection with nature also affects children on an intellectual level. You wouldn't want to have brain surgery performed by a doctor who had only viewed the human brain in a virtual image. So imagine a world with naturalists, scientists, and environmentalists who had no legitimate connection to their outside world. When students have a chance to explore outdoors, they will get dirt under their fingernails, they will crunch dry leaves in their hands, and they will feel the sun on their face. They will listen to the birds sing, the crickets, and the frogs. They will taste fresh berries, maybe even worms, and cold, wet snow. It is the awakening of all these senses that helps a child to connect and bond with nature. PR Webb explains that a recent study for the not-for-profit Earth Explorer Foundation found that students who participated in its outdoor education activities were more likely to be motivated in the classroom and to show significant leadership skills and to pursue science in college. Being connected with nature will help our children see a need for conservation. As humans, we are more apt to feel the need to save or protect something we care about and feel is important to us. You may be wondering what you can do to ensure that our future generations will feel this importance. Well, as parents, you can encourage your children to go outdoors. Let's talk about ways you can keep our youth from being nature deficit. First, as parents, you can set limits on the amount of time your children spend in technology-engrossed activities. You can limit their time on TVs, computers, iPods. You can plan trips or weekends that encourage outdoor activity, or simply take them in the backyard and see what's lurking under those rocks. Our children see us as role models, and it is important that we show enthusiasm for the outdoor splendor and encourage their curiosity. Next, as educators, we can use outdoor spaces as learning grounds. Take them to the county park and have them journal about it for language arts. Take them to the playground and collect data for graphs, for math, or look for examples of ecosystems, different kinds of trees, or collect bugs for science. Once as a substitute associate in a middle school science class, I was shocked when students were asked to explain what they could find around a pond. I was shocked because these rural Iowa students had no idea what to write. If they had actually visited a pond, they would have had an easier time of this assignment. This goes to show you that education should not be contained to the inside of the school walls. As I have stated, we live in an era that has been dubbed as being nature deficit. This has helped lead to an increase in health and learning issues. So if you're concerned for our youth's well-being or the well-being of our planet, it's up to us to be advocates for nature. I'm not asking you to give up your cell phones, computers, iPods, all that technology. Heaven knows we can't live without those. But I am asking that the next time you make a lesson plan or a plan for the weekend, you include opportunities to go outdoors. It's up to us to find the balance between nature and technology.